Yes, everyone, it is time to talk about bigoted Christians yet again. You know, it really makes me sad to know that a fairy tale motivates people to be bigots. It motivates people to be hateful when it comes to the LGBT community. Now, in this particular video that I'm making today, I'm going to be talking about two Christians within Christianity that literally have no problem spreading their bigotry and hatred when it comes to the LGBT community. Now, I'm sure that you guys are familiar with one of these individuals because I've talked about him in the past on my channel. And I think that spreading this news is very important because I think that people also have to be aware of these hateful individuals out there because they do exist within Christianity. Now, this is one of the reasons why I cannot and will not take Christianity seriously because it breeds poison. That's all it is designed to do. It motivates people to do a lot of hateful things towards other individuals because of their sexual orientation or because they think differently from them. And this is something that is rather absurd, and that is why I dislike religion in general so much. Because if religion had its way, it would literally pull society back into the dark ages, because that is exactly what it's designed to do. And that is why I continue to stand up against these ignorant bigots. That is why I continue to stand up against these hateful individuals who think that it's necessary to bash the LGBT community by calling them worthless, by calling them scum, by thinking that they are less than human. All of these beliefs by these people within Christianity and other religions are completely ridiculous. And that is why I think that these types of things must be stopped. So, with that said, I would like to get to this article at hand. Anti LGBT pastors warned that God would seek vengeance in their first sermons after a U.S. Supreme Court ruling effectively legalized same sex marriage in all 50 states. Roy Moore, Chief Justice of the Alabama Supreme Court, echoed the conservative dissents to argue that the Obergefell versus Hodges ruling was invalid. Just who do they think they are when one person can reverse 200 and something years of precedent in our country and thousands of years of precedent in Western civilization? Moore said during a sermon Sunday at Kimberly Church of God. The Chief Justice declared sodomy was against God's natural law, and he warned Christians that the ruling could allow them to be punished for making similar claims. Welcome to the new world. It's just changed for you Christians, Moore said. You are going to be persecuted according to the U.S. Supreme Court dissents. You guys know what really makes me laugh is the fact that Christians think that Christianity invented marriage. They think that Christianity owns marriage. And that's simply not the case. Christianity did not invent marriage, and Christianity does not own marriage either. In fact, marriage came way before Christianity ever entered the picture. Marriage came before any religion entered into the picture. And this is something that I continue to push forth time and time again. But a lot of religious individuals simply deny the facts. And this is something that is contagious among them when it comes to facts. They like to ignore them. They don't take them seriously because, again, this faith of theirs has completely blinded them from seeing the truth. Pastor Stephen Anderson of Faithful Word Baptist Church called for stoning to death ministers who performed same sex marriage ceremonies and repeated his call for the execution of all LGBT people. I hate them with a perfect hatred, Anderson said. I count them mine enemies. Anderson said the Bible consistently called Christians to have the guts to stand up to our culture that is now accepting homos. Where's the call to repentance? Anderson said. Where's the hope? Where's the love and the grace? It isn't there. You know what amuses me about Pastor Stephen Anderson is the fact that he seems to enjoy blowing smoke up people's asses, essentially blowing a lot of hot air as well. And something tells me that he wouldn't participate in any of the activities that he promotes within his church. And that tells me that either he is a coward or he simply does not believe in the bullshit that he spews on a daily basis from his church, and that he's only interested in conning people out of their money. I personally think that I'm going to be talking about another religious douchebag in this particular article, and he goes by the name of William Tapley. Now, another pastor who goes by the name of William Tapley, the self described third eagle of the apocalypse, said the ruling that legalizing the crime of sodomy would hasten the end of the world in accordance with the prophecy. The Soviet Union, today's Russia, opposes gay marriage, Tapley said. God is going to make it clear that he is destroying a country that legalized gay marriage by a country that opposes gay marriage. This is very significant. Ooh. He praised the Russian president for comparing LGBT community members to child molesters. Now, this individual thinks that it's an actual good idea to praise Russia for opposing the LGBT community. And this is nothing more than retardation at its finest. Because Russia is known for basically cornering the LGBT members on the streets and literally beating the shit out of these people for no reason at all. And this is just rather pathetic to me. And all this does is show how much of a fucking idiot this pastor really is. The sad thing about all of this is the fact that there are a lot of Christians out there in this country who really don't have any problem spreading their bigotry and their hatred when it comes to the LGBT community. And I have a special message for you Christians out there who think that it's necessary to share this type of harmful behavior. Your religion has no morality. You have no moral foundation at all in any way, shape, or form. And if you guys actually enjoy people who are bigoted and hateful, please move to Afghanistan or move to Russia. Because in this country, that type of behavior will never be tolerated ever again.